my God, this thing, that is not kosher. Look at that shit. That's physics for you. Lousy physics. I thought it was leaning forward pretty far. Good thing it's not hot today. That shit would be melted and falling on the floor by now. I have to hard mount it somehow. I don't want to drill a hole in the boat. I was thinking about somehow clamping it to the Garmin, or the Lowrance, or the bar in the middle. That'd be even better. I made my first ever, well, it wasn't my first graph, but when I upgraded to side imaging in the Phoenix, I made my own mounts. I made my bow mount and I made my console mount, and I just went to Home Depot and got some aluminum bar. I have a drill press, I have a jigsaw with metal cutting blades, and I cut that sucker the way I wanted it, and it worked great. Oh shit. Alright. Don't need too long of a leader. The benefits of having a long leader, let's talk about them. It lasts longer as long as the knot doesn't break. You do need to retie the knot every now and then, proper. If you want to be proper about it, you got to retie that knot. But if you got like a 7 or 8 foot leader, you can retie on that leader several times. You get lots of uses. But if you got a 3 foot leader, you're going to be able to retie, you know, 3 or 4 times max. All right. I did it. Well, unless I cut the wrong tag. You ever done that? You ever cut the wrong thing? You thought it was the tag, but it was the main line? That'll piss you off, especially if you're in a hurry. I'm not really in no hurry today, so hooray for that. Leave you a little bit left. You know, that thing might take up a little bit. You don't want it to have a come apart. All right, I think I'm gonna get my Coca-Cola. Let's see what Mama packed me for lunch. I didn't have time to make my own lunch today. She nice enough to pack me a, oh God, I thought this was a sandwich. She even wrote my name on it. It's a jawbone. Well, if she's gonna do me that way, it's okay. I got a backup plan. I have a wonderful long-time sponsor. Long time, I mean, as far as I can remember. When I was little, my grandmother used to make me Vienna sausage. Well, we won't say the brand. Vienna sausage and mayonnaise sandwiches, and they were good. You know, I should put that jawbone in my sandwich bag. She wanted me to come home early, but we're not sponsored by a particular brand of Vienna sausages. We're sponsored by the spirit of the sausage. Hell yeah. I'm gonna get up here in a minute. We're gonna see if that motor did us right. I'll turn it to 4. It ain't gotta be on 10, but it's gotta be on 4. I fished on days where it had to be on 10. But it's fine. Garmin's a great troll motor. Not sponsored, but I'm very happy with it. I've had this boat for 3 years. Not much negative to say. A little bit, but well, I've had a Phoenix before, and I think the Phoenix is slightly better, to be honest, but yeah, mostly personal preference. I'm also very large. There's a fair amount of destruction taking place. And this here slough, as they would say in Alabama. They say slough in Alabama. We say cove. We tend to say cove over this part of the world. They say stripe. We say stripers. They're just a little more lazy in a real friendly way. Lazy with their speech. Yeah, they redefine the whole shoreline. One time I was fishing in Salt Springs Run, they had set the foliage on fire. That was crazy. I never fished a forest fire before, but there I was. I felt pretty safe in the water, you know. But I am sitting on like a big bomb, pretty much. This thing's full of fuel. It smells like it's getting cut down. This is what used to be a cove. It's full of debris. This is crappy. Is it crappy? Yes. In this instance, it is crappy. We don't have to wonder about that one, do we? Oh man. Got a sudden tickle up my nose like that time that guy on MSNBC got a thrill up his leg or whatever over Obama. That was funny. What a gay thing to say. It's true. I am sick of this shit. So let's go to the back. Just let her rip. Now with that sinking, I'm gonna turn around. I'm just gonna sit here. Just do this all the way to the Little River Channel. Ooh. Something just knocked the hell out of it, so that's a good sign. No, I don't want to quit it. I'm just not slacking it. Shit. You gotta always look around before you take off, because I knew there was something I was forgetting, and it's an important. Mama's rod is up here. God almighty, what if I lost Mama's rod? That would have hurt us all if we had lost Mama's rod. Did have a nice strike on that swim bait, but it's kind of like that shit happened at the Quabbin. Oh, I had a good hit. Hell yeah, I'm onto something. Oh, that was... Well, it was definitely a hit. I wasn't lying. Reminds me. Oh man, I don't have any sparklies. This is my last sparkly. All right, everything's batting down now. I zeroed. I zeroed with LiveScope. How is that possible? You know what a zero looks like in the bass fishing world? It looks like this. So I get to wear this for the rest of the video. But it's not the first time I've zeroed with LiveScope, believe it or not. When I first got it, I zeroed. Remember the first day I went out? I was just really going around exploring the bottom of the lake, and then dang DNR came by and gave me a survey about what I thought, and I told him what I thought. I told him good. But he was nice, and I was nice too, actually. Anyway, you definitely can't win them all. I filmed this, you know, over the course of about 2 hours. I was out there, and I just couldn't put it together. Couldn't do it. I failed. I fail more often than you would think. You should have seen me before LiveScope. Oh my God, it was horrendous. But hey, if you know what's going on with the pine forest, they're tearing down all the pine trees. I've heard a couple things. I've heard that they're logging, which doesn't make sense to log on that scale because they're pretty much tearing down all the trees on the lake. And the other explanation I heard makes more sense is that there's a pine beetle infestation going on and they're trying to stop the spread. So if you know what's going on Clark Hill, why they're tearing all the trees, just go ahead and comment. I'll wear the Zero for the rest of the day. God, I gotta go to Walmart, but I'll probably fit in at Walmart. I might make it onto the people at Walmart like Peepaw did that time. We were real proud of him. We're real proud of him for that. That was his lifelong dream, and he got it. He got it ahead of Thanksgiving, so he was thankful for that year. And I think he forgot the rest of the years because he hasn't mentioned it in a while. It's been about 10 years since he made that site. That site's been around for a minute. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this one, even though I didn't catch anything. But really, I had 2 bites that day. I showed one of them. I actually went back close to the ramp and threw a shaky head for a minute on a tree, and I had a fish go down, bite, let go, and then swim away. And I had so many fish come over and look at my lure, but they're just like, no, and that will frustrate the hell out of you with live scope. Be a pretty good throat tattoo for a chronic loser. Right there, about that size. It'd look real good in a mugshot, wouldn't it? Yeah. So the police have announced the arrest of Charlie with a list of charges. If you like this, I don't know why you would, but subscribe and tell all your friends, or I'm gonna shine this on you. Oh yeah, also like it. That helps me. Somebody disliked my Rhode Island video, and that's just like a... Oh, I'm sorry. That violated the terms of service.